Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jeff Grant. Today we're taking a look at that college football game between Navy Midshipmen and San Diego State Aztecs. How you doing today, Jeff?
Absolutely fantastic, Dax. My favorite time of the year, and this is a great matchup. You have Navy, a rushing team, going against San Diego State with a head coach that has been known to stop the option attack over his coaching career.
Yeah, man, and just last week we saw Navy take care of business against Army on Saturday when they, as they're one of the top rushing attacks in the country at the moment. That game particularly, they ran for a combined, 205 yards, averaging 3.7 yards per carry in that game. But do you think that the Midshipmen will be able to move the ball on the ground against the Aztecs, Jeff?
You know what? When you look at the fact that the Midshipmen managed to win that game, 55 carries, 205 yards, that was well below their 345.1 rushing yards per game. And they really have the blueprint now for, given that San Diego State, I mentioned, their head coach, Rocky Long, has done a great job over the course of his career in developing game plans and stopping an option attack, and seeing that the Midshipmen were held to 205 yards versus Army is really bodes well for the Aztecs coming into this contest.
All right, man. Now, this is a school record 5th consecutive bowl game appearance for San Diego State. But will the Aztecs be motivated to win their 9th consecutive contest at Qualcomm Stadium, man?
A lot of the times you want to play a bowl game away from home. That kind of gives you a motivation to leave the area, kind of see the sights in a different destination. But I think the Aztecs are going to get up for this game because there'll be a good crowd. Of course, San Diego State will be supported playing at Qualcomm Stadium, while Navy, there's a lot of servicemen in the Southern California area around Camp Pendleton that come into this game. So this should be nearly a full house at Qualcomm Stadium, which will provide motivation for both sides. But when you look at San Diego State, they posted their 6th undefeated regular season home record. They've won their last 8 home games dating back to last season. 7-5 straight up on the year, Dax. All 7 of those wins by a double-digit margin.
All right, man, but is that enough for us to actually back the Aztecs in this case?
I'm going to back the Aztecs here. Yes, Navy does a great job in close games. They're 11-3 in their last 14 games, decided by 8 or fewer points. They have a capable quarterback in Keenan Reynolds. But I think the difference here is the Aztecs have won 8 consecutive games versus service academies. Why is that important? It comes back to the Rocky Long angle of how he develops a defensive game plan against option attacks, because Air Force, Army, and Navy run that same style. That's the longest active winning streak of its kind against the service academies, while San Diego State also has the ability to control the ground game with Donnell Pumphrey. He has 9 100-yard rushing games on the season, and also San Diego State playing great on the defensive end to close out the year, holding their last 8 opponents to under 400 yards. Yes, 400 yards looks like a high number when you're facing teams that really run a lot of plays over the course of a game, like a Nevada or a Boise State. That's an impressive number. So I'm going to lay the 2.5 points with San Diego State over Navy.
Hey, Jeff, as always, man, a pleasure talking football with you. And let's do this again next week, man.
Thank you.
No problem. For SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.